Well, the Chevy Volt may not have a lot of owners, but the ones it does have are very happy. Once again, the Chevy Volt has topped Consumer Reports' annual owner satisfaction survey. 92% of Volt's owners surveyed say they would definitely buy the car again, and that puts the plug-in hybrid on the top of the most loved list for the second year in a row. Well, the Volt is being built at GM's massive Hamtramck factory, but that's not helping the city much. Moody's downgrading over $8 billion in Detroit debt this week as the Motor City faces a $30 million cash shortfall and could file for bankruptcy at some point. And now a Michigan state senator has a bold plan, dissolving the city of Detroit and rolling it into the county of the state. Michigan State Senator Rick Jones joins us. He represents that state's 24th district, just west of Lansing. Thank you very much, State Senator Jones. What exactly is this a real plan, or are you making more of sort of a point about the miserable fiscal state of Detroit?
Well, I'm certainly making a point about the dysfunctional city council that refuses to work with the governor or even their own mayor to right the ship. And they are spending like there is no tomorrow. There is no control. The taxpayers I represent will not bail out Detroit. So as they teeter on bankruptcy, we have to look at all options, put all options on the table. And one could be dissolving the city of Detroit.
Is it true that the city council, in as much dire condition as the city is in, was asked to meet and they said, sorry, we're on holiday break?
Absolutely. The mayor asked them to come in and look at the governor's plan and get ready to save the city. Sorry, we're on holiday. It's ridiculous. It's dysfunctional. And if they don't save their own city, it may be time to look at dissolving it.
What would that mean? Would that mean that the city of Detroit would be, I thought it was already sort of being fiscally run by the state. What would that look like, a dissolvation of Detroit?
Well, you actually could dissolve a city and put the functions back to the county.
It's a very large geographical area. What would you do with it?
Well, perhaps a smaller city could spring out of it, something that was functional. They have massive amounts of land with nothing. So they've got to do something. They've lost 25% of their population in the last decade before the census. One person left every 22 minutes.
What kind of reaction have you had to this plan?
Well, in Detroit, they're very angry.
Of course they are. You're saying we're going to take your power. We're going to take your city.
They want to keep control of their money, and that's understandable. But they have to be responsible, because if they go into federal bankruptcy, the vultures will come in and grab all the jewels of Detroit. Belle Isle could be sold, perhaps Copa Hall. I'm worried maybe even the museum, the Detroit Institute of Arts. Right now it's protected, but in federal bankruptcy court, who knows?
And the one thing that I've read, State Senator, that you have said is that you believe your plan could be a better way to protecting some of the city jobs, because some people might look at it and go, he's trying to kill the government jobs. That's not your goal.
Well, what would happen to the jobs if they went through federal bankruptcy? The employees would lose everything. The retirees would lose everything. And that's what they're facing. I don't think they realize the problems the city council is directing them into.
State Senator Rick Jones from Michigan. State Senator, thank you very much for joining us on CNBC.